Hi all, welcome back to more Space Engineers. And today, well, we're going to be just kicking around a little bit. I'm going to actually try and get a little bit more of our mobile base up and running. As you can see, we have gone ahead and successfully expanded the platform out. Increased the ramp as well. So we now have plenty of room for this thing to get up and down the from the base. Oh, it's been a long day. So, so yeah, we've gone ahead, we've expanded the ramp. As you can see, we did do the 2x1s all the way down to give us as gentle of a slope as possible. I may actually come back and after each 2x1 do a regular cube and then extend it out 2x1 again, so it'll give us more of a stepped approach. Usually I want to say that that is a little bit easier on the entire thing. You're also less likely to get stuck, but with my luck one is probably just as good as the other. So alright, so today, like I said, I do want to get some work done on this. I want to also show you what we've been working on here. As I think I showed this to you before, we actually have finished up all of the hangar. I've actually put in a button, so you come over and yeah, you can actually open and close this thing. There is a little bit of a ramp here as well, so you know, you can just walk in, don't have to worry about jumping anything. But it works really well. So I still need to build a mining craft. Haven't gotten around to doing that yet. I'll probably end up doing that off camera, because this thing, as much as I like it as a scout, isn't going to work for a true miner, because what I'd have to do is build a giant mining array on it, and by the time everything is said and done, it's just not worth it. I can build a very small, large ship much easier, and it'll be more effective in the long run. So that's what I'll do with that. I might do that as a side thing. We'll show you what we've got going on down here. So we've, added this ramp in before, so we can get down to the uranium a little bit easier. Also don't have to worry about having fuel, so that we can get back up. It's always nice having the alternate ways around. Haven't really done anything over here though. So we still need to figure out what we're going to do with this. I may just go ahead and leave this as it is. We have the assembler here. These things have been fully upgraded. We've got our three primary refineries. The refinery workstations downstairs, and I'm stuck in the terrain. We now have our lights back here. We have our ladder going up. We've got our expansion area down here, and as you can see, we've actually started building that platform upstairs. I have expanded that a little bit as well. So I'm thinking that this area here may end up being a secondary storage, since we have the piping network coming back here. I may go ahead and take this support out, run a conduit back. Shouldn't say conduit, I should say the conveyor tubes. I may run conveyor tubes back here, and then hollow this area out so that we can do, like 3 or 6 or even 9 of the large storage containers, and then just have it piped through here. That way it's completely buried. I don't have to worry about it at all, as far as the meteors are concerned. And then we always have, a secure area within our base. Okay. So let's come over here. So what I've been doing up here, as you can see, I've expanded the platform out a little bit, and I'm thinking I may build a small drill system that's attached to a piston, because if I place it here and drill straight back, what I would end up doing is part of the reason why I'm thinking about running the conveyors downstairs, because I could bring the conveyor up here, put a rotor, one of the advanced rotors on it, and then have a drill attached to a piston, and basically just mine all of this out on a large drill. So I'm not sure how I want to do that and how effective it would be, but it'd be fun to try it. So I am thinking I'm going to do it. It's just getting the parts together. Right now we are in the process of manufacturing plates. Actually, let's go ahead and throw those back in. As you can see, we're down to, we still need to make about 6 more K of them. And it looks like my refineries are not doing what I wanted to be doing. Okay. So that's better. At least that is doing something now. I don't like having my refineries just sitting there doing nothing all day, so. Alright. So as that finishes recycling, as it finishes processing, that's going to free up the iron. We can start making more plates, and then once we have enough plates, we'll be able to come back through, like I was saying, do the advanced rotor with a drill attached to a piston, so that we can get the drill further in, and we'll see how well that works. And if it works really well, what I'll do is I'll just, as I need to, I'll add another piston if it's necessary. I don't think it's going to be. I think this iron vein is probably going to tap out before we get everything sorted out there. So, with that said, let's see if we can do a little bit of planning here. So we have this. So if we... Okay, so that's there. This will pass through 2, 3, 4. Probably put a conveyor cube here. Alright, so... And if it's going 4 from there, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be about here right now. So if we bring it up 5, 6, yeah, I think 6 is actually going to be about where we want it. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and just pick up all this stuff, just so it's out of the way. I don't really care if I have the stone or not. And it's going to go over a couple. This is 1, 2, 3. So it's got to go over 2 from there. Alright, so it's going to come over here. So what I might do then is do an elbow to an elbow, run it this way and over. Or... well, no, because then if I do it that way, I guess I could do that. How many plates do I have on me? I've only got the 1. Alright, so that works. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Am I able to get in here far enough? Come on. You. Because what I'm thinking about doing is, let's go. Okay. Apparently, we are not going to do that. Okay, let's do it this way. There we go. What we'll do is we'll go down, we'll take that out, put a conveyor block in here. Because if we put a conveyor block right here, actually, we're gonna have this running down under the corridor. So if we run this further down, alright, so we want it, what, 6 from here, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. So that would actually work here. Why am I seeming to be stuck? Yeah, so that'll work nicely, actually. Oh, hello. Alright, so let's go. There, and I believe this is about where we were talking about, right? Let's go take a look and make sure. So it is nice being able to keep most of this stuff out of the, you know, path of travel. Let's see if we can get rid of that. There we go. Perfect. It was just annoying having that hanging through there. Alright, so this goes up, up, and look at that. We would be able to put it right there. Look at that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start gathering up the materials for this thing. And let's see what we can do with it. Because if we can get this to work, I have to obviously take most of this out. But if we can get this to work, it's going to increase the amount of iron we're pulling out of here significantly. So we'll be able to get things built much faster. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cut, and we will be right back. And we're back. And as you can see, we've got our drill running. Well, you might not be able to see it very well. So what we'll do is give it just a second here. And we are going to go right about there for now. Alright, so what I've been doing is I cleared out a little bit of space around it. That's not good. Hold on a second here. We don't want any debris around the pistons and rotors because they have a tendency of blowing up. So, well, like I said, what I've been doing is I've been slowly clearing out some of this so that the drill can swing around. It's working really, really well though. Once we get the initial pass for it out of the way, this will let us be able to drill a little bit faster. Now, just to show you really quick, you know, it's picking up just like little trace amounts right here because it's already drilled through it all. So let's show you where we've got right now. So we've got 23K of iron here, another 44K, another 5K, you get up there, and 23K of iron refined right now. So it's, yeah, you know, I can't say it's too bad. We're doing pretty bloody good. Another 15 or 16K down here, so yeah, it's working really well. This is nice because now it means basically we'll be able to ramp up production a little bit. And since we have that here, let's go. See, we want this to go and then when we reverse it, and that should be almost slow enough. There we go. So we said it's 0. And as you can see, it's pulling in a couple of K each time it ticks. Now, as it moves forward, it's actually going to pull more in. But like I said, for what we're doing right now, this is more than enough. Alright, so now we want to find our rotor again. And what I'm going to do is I am eventually going to set this up with a remote control so that what I'll do is be able to manually control this thing without having to get in and out of here each time. Okay, and then for the velocity on this, I've been setting it, about point, let me see, 0.025 should be good. So it's going to go to 0.3. Now what I do is once it's in motion, I let it get a little bit going. As it swings around, basically what I'm doing is, because the way that the map works with the voxels, it only updates once every couple of seconds. So if you have it moving slow enough, it basically doesn't need to stop in order to continue mining through. As you can see in the background there to the right, the terrain is morphing as the drill moves around. So, and then once it gets to far enough around, what we'll do is we'll set the maximum degree of travel for one end, for the upper limit one way, and then set it for the lower limit. That way what it'll do is it'll be able to move through that arc on its own. Alright, so and what I've been doing is I just let it run for so long, and then I'll give it a quick stop, see where we are for resources, and we're going to go ahead and stop that there. And as you can see, it's because of the way everything is set up, it's going to run into the wall here, but that's okay, because what we'll do is we can reverse the piston, which we're going to do right now, actually. So we want this to be and it's moving out. So we actually want it to go back. We want it to retract. And then as it retracts, there's an area of influence around the drill head, and anywhere that, you know, when it updates, it'll basically clear within that area. So as this comes back, you'll actually see the train over here starting to morph as well. And I'm going to get out of here because I'm starting to get into the danger zone. And it's a bad kind of danger zone. That's not the danger zone you want to be in. So, because the drill will kill you. Alright, so let's take a look and see how much iron we've got running right now. So we've got another 23k here. It's probably actually easier just to look at the refineries. Okay, so we've got about 48k. It's not too bad. We got another 48k right there. And we have about 48k refined. So we actually have enough iron now that we'll be able to clear our production queue. Actually, we've already started clearing our production queue. Let's see, what do we need? We still need silver. And yeah, we need silver because we need the medical components so that we can finish the med bay up on the portable. So what I will do is I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. This is almost done cycling back. And basically, like I said, what I'm doing is I'm just using the area of it as it clears it to open up the space around it. And because it's moving slow enough, I don't need to really worry about it eating itself right now. Eventually I will, but for now this works. And we've, as you've seen, been able to get a lot of iron in a very short period of time, so it's nice having an actual production line. Oh, this is going to be nice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to swing this piston just a little bit further. I just need to change the rotor just a little bit further so it swings all the way through here. And then once we've gotten all of this done, because I'm basically going to have to hand mine a lot of this, or hand drill a lot of this. We'll see how it actually goes, though. Alright, so now I want to come over here. We're going to do this one more time. You know what I do is, like I said, I just set it up so I can kill the speed if I need to, pretty much instantly. Because see how it's starting to shake a little bit? That tells me it's running into some voxel issues there on the side. But it does look like the terrain morph is going pretty good. Okay, so we're at 90. Alright, so yeah, see, that thing is working really well. I didn't realize that the sphere on it came back this far. Okay, good to know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call this here. I want to thank you all for stopping in today. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe even learned something. Who knows? If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel or you haven't done so already, I do ask that you subscribe. The likes and subscriptions both help the channel to grow and also keep you in the know on what's going on around here, as I do tend to put content out fairly regularly. Space Engineers once or twice a week. Yeah, Empyreon's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, along with 7 Days to Die. And then we have some other one-off things. So it's always a good way to know when something else has been released. We also do the live stream on Friday, and if you are a subscriber, it does send you a message when we go live. So if you are interested, make sure you hit those buttons. It's also just something nice to do for a YouTuber, and well, even if you've already done something nice today, try something more. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, so much mining to do yet, and this is just iron. I have to set one of these up for every other node. Uranium's going to be a pain. Oh, man.